All right, guys, so I'm here actually at the Aputure booth, and I'm not sure if you guys know, Aputure's only been around for a few years now, and I didn't even know too much about them. And honestly, when Aputure came on, I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably seen them in some of your influencer videos. So some of your top influencers have worked with them recently. I've been lucky enough that a few weeks ago I was in touch with them. They sent me some lighting that I'm going to be setting up in my studio. So hopefully I'll get that all set up, but happy to see them here at NAB. I think a lot of people can definitely step up their lighting game, including myself. Let me hand it over to them to tell you a little bit about the company itself, and also they'll show you some of the newer lighter setups that they have.
Oh my gosh, you got the two biggest nerds at NAB on one place and on one camera together. What are you doing here? What's going on? I'm Ted from Aputure. I don't even know what the title is anymore. This is Naris, he's our creative content director.
Yo.
So basically, if you want to know who Aputure is, what we do, basically 4 to 5 years ago, we were basically an OEM company. We used to make lights for basically other camera manufacturers. We made a ton of lights, we made a ton of gear, and eventually Aputure decided to make its own name. If you want to go even farther back then, our CEO is basically an old junior exec of Digital Red TV. If you guys know that, was basically a long, long time ago. So he went off and he spun off and made his own company because he was a part of the company, knew about gear, what was kind of coming in and out, and he wanted to try to do something new. I'm doing like the lightning, like super fast version of this. Makes a couple products. One of the products is not so great. Gets a bunch of reviewers online. One of the reviewers is like, this is a terrible product. They meet for coffee. They end up having a conversation. His name is Ray. At the end of the conversation, he gets hired as the product manager, and all of a sudden the products are being made by him. Ray's amazing. He is the head engineer from Fuji Color. So basically color is his obsession, getting good color in lights. Who would have guessed that LEDs need good color? Came out, so started Aputure. They make Aputure, it's in Shenzhen, just across the river from Hong Kong. They come over to Los Angeles and they're like, we don't know why we were having trouble trying to get the word out there. We feel like our products are good. We used to make them for other people, but nobody's taking a look at them anymore. I come on board, we start doing some kind of influencer marketing, we start talking to people, we start just kind of spreading the word. And it was a weird thing because we knew that the lights were good, but a lot of people weren't giving them a chance. We got lucky. I think the YouTube community and a lot of people really kind of embraced us and gave us a chance. And then 2 years after that, Naris comes on board. Naris comes from Disney, basically has a super strong social media background. And Naris, what are we doing with social media?
Everything imaginable.
Everything imaginable.
So we believe that social media is a really powerful force right now. Reviewers are way more trusted than any other form of marketing right now. If you see your favorite reviewer and he's talking about your light, you're going to probably get that light because you trust that reviewer a lot more now. So almost all of our marketing is through social media and through reviewer videos, basically. So my job is basically doing a lot of Instagram, Facebook, YouTube stuff. On our YouTube channel, we do 100% educational content. Once in a long while, we'll post a product, but we do all educational content about how to kind of take your lighting to the next level, take your cinematography to the next level, and that's using basically budget lighting, and that's where Aputure comes in. We make lighting and we price it for the indie filmmaker, not for the studio.
Yeah, I mean, our big thing really is, we send out gear, and if you like it, you can talk about it. If you don't like it, that's fine too. At the end of the day, we're not trying to sell you something that you don't want. We're trying to make gear that's actually good, and I think people are very honest and open about the stuff they use these days. So at this point, it's really just getting it in their hands, and if they like it, they'll talk about it. As far as the educational stuff goes, I don't want to make advertisements. We don't want to make things that get in the way. We don't want to be in the way of the content that you want to see. We are all filmmakers ourselves. We all come from filmmaking backgrounds. Many of the people that work at the team are aspiring filmmakers. For us, it's fun to get back on set. It's enjoyable for us to get back on set. It's fun for us to teach things, and we know kind of the mindset, I think, of where a lot of our customers are coming from, because we are our customers too. We are independent filmmakers. When people complain about things, we are complaining about the same things too. We feel the problems that everyone's feeling. We know the kind of content that you guys want to watch because it's the kind of content that we want to make anyways. So I think it's a really organic and kind of natural thing for us, but it's something we're really passionate about. And that is the Aputure marketing team here. Yeah. We're a super small team. We have a team in Los Angeles. It's literally 4 of us. It used to be just 2 of us for basically a year. We do a lot. A lot of us are wearing a lot of different hats. But I think that's what makes it fun, and that's what makes it small and gives it that intimate touch.